So, Miss DMarie, how is it working for Amazon?
He's turning me into a real trucker.
How is it working for Amazon?
I don't work for Amazon. I work for you.
So you've been on the road for how long now?
A week, technically.
7 days?
Yeah.
So how was your first 7 days being on the road?
It was good. You know, I'm learning. You know, very anxious in the beginning. So I had stomach issues. Now I'm good.
Give me your fondest experience of the first 7 days on the road.
I have a couple. First one is you teaching me how to kind of navigate, like pull forward and what's called latching the thing to the trailer.
Is that sliding the tandems?
So, yeah, sliding the tandems. There we go. I'm still working on language. That and learning that, as well as driving through the mountains.
Driving through the mountains.
That was so fun.
Fun times? Good times?
Yeah. I've done it once in a car. Now in a semi. Yeah.
So, go ahead. No, you go.
I learned a lot, though. I learned that people don't respect truckers. I watched a lot of bad drivers and understand why there's a lot of accidents when it comes to truckers. And it's not their fault, but they get blamed for it. So, that. And most of these warehouses, they need to have better bathrooms and accommodations when they be having truckers be here for hours. Like, y'all gonna have them sitting long. Y'all need to find a better way to accommodate.
Treat the truckers better.
Absolutely.
And now we're getting a lot of women truckers out here, more and more every year.
Yeah.
Can't treat women like that.
Yeah. That's probably why they're gonna change, though. You know,
Women.
Okay, so I just want to know your experience being a woman out here. You know, this is a predominantly male-driven industry. How have you been, like, your experience with the temperament of all this male energy?
For the most part, it's cool. Like, I'm not, you know, it's probably not no worse than a girl going to like the gas station. It's probably less issues. You get a lot of looks. Once again, you get a lot of looks. You don't really get much people saying anything.
Damn.
Except for that one time the other day, homie was doing the most. But other than that, you just get looks. That's it. So, and I know a lot of times women be like, oh, people are trying to hit on you and stuff. Most of the time, it's just stares. You get more stares than you get people trying to verbally hit on you. But there are moments in time where people do be trying to hit on you. Not my experience, because I got this fine specimen by my side all the time. But other women, yeah. I have a friend who is a trucker, and she talks about this one location she has to go to regularly. And she's like, they always trying to hit on her. So, yeah.
So you think it does make a difference when you out here with somebody, with a man, versus if you just a woman out here, a female trucker out here moving around, or just in this industry, stopping at the truck stops, at these warehouses?
I do think so. That makes a big difference when you're with somebody compared to when you're by yourself. Even the other day when we had pulled up to the truck stop and the guy was in his truck and you staring and you was like, dude, yeah. So Um, yeah, it's a difference.
I don't know. I've been out here for 10 years, and I absolutely have seen, like I said, a surge. Like when I first came in, you'll see one woman trucker to 100 male truckers. And then you start seeing the couple drivers, like the married drivers, husband and wives out here, that start being prominent. I mean, that's probably been prominent since the 60s, the 50s. But then we in 2025, I would say at right around the pandemic, 2019, 2020, that's when women started getting their CDLs. And
No, it's not Edna.
So,
No cakes. No cakes.
so women, there's been a surge of female truckers, and they're gonna make sure that these warehouses get the proper facilities for them to use while they got them detained here for 3 to 5 hours while they're loading or unloading the trailers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what about like uncomfortable experiences you have experienced out here 7 days on the road?
For the most part, I haven't felt uncomfortable around truckers or anything like that. When going to like the gym and out of state and stuff like that, I do get
A little anxious?
a little anxious. So like when we was in Arkansas,
Yeah.
I got real bad vibes in Arkansas, and my anxiety was very high, and it just didn't feel right. And even like people were nice when we were in the city, but then I also had some uncomfortable moments when we had a little break and went to the gym and everything. But other than that, for the most part, didn't have any bad interactions. Go to the truck stop, people are pretty nice and friendly, warm and welcoming. But as a female, you get a lot of looks. No matter what
Especially a female like this.
no matter what you wear. You see me fully covered and everything. I can be fully covered and I still get looks. So it really doesn't really matter. I think because people are still trying to get used to seeing women
Like
in
this,
trucking.
pretty women.
Unconventional types.
Bad bitches.
In trucking, right? Because once again, you wouldn't consider someone who wear nails or whatever to be trucking. But I think trucking is just a great career for a person who wants a little bit more control of their lives and a little bit more independency and less micromanaging, and don't mind being alone for chunks of time. Solitude. People who like to drive and travel, I feel like this is the perfect career for them. Or like me, interested in a possible co-driving type of thing, but only with my man. I wouldn't do this with anybody else. No.
So, going over the road with your truck driving boyfriend, what would you recommend? 10 out of 10, do not recommend?
Actually, I will say 8 out of 10 do recommend.
8 out of 10 do recommend.
Yeah, there's some minor things that can make it a 10. Most of the 8 out of 10 was kind of, it's a me thing. But then we saw a guy, he was barbecuing. I said, oh, we can have, I learned a lot of what you can have in your truck versus what you can't have in your truck. And baby, when I tell you, I was like, we could have had the griddle. We could have had X, Y, and Z and stuff like that. I had bought storage, he bought storage, and I had storage containers, and we used that to put all our snacks and stuff like that.
She's a cook.
I'm a cook, and I also don't, if I don't have to go out to eat to a restaurant or fast food, because I'm not a fast food eater, and I can prepare my own meals, I'm going to do that. And so,
that's something, when you're over the road, you can experience a home cooked meal instead of all this fast food junk.
Absolutely. And so, knowing and seeing it, I'm like, oh, next time, We can have this, da-da-da. And we have some real food. So when we waiting 5 hours, I'm like, all right, let me cook this meal up in 30 minutes and we can eat good while we sit here waiting. And right now, we taking a walk.
And we've been here for an hour already. 1 hour.
2
hours.
We got here at 10:30.
That's right. Got here at 10:30. It's 12:30.
And so, but I do love that people be like, you can't stay clean. You can keep your hygiene up. We've found time to keep our hygiene up, shower, even work out, hit the gym, all the stuff. So if you decide to have poor health while you're on the road, that's just a choice. It's not necessarily a thing that is just come with that lifestyle. So
Choices.
absolutely. Conscious decisions. If we can't make the gym, we'll figure out. I did some stretches and yoga in the truck. He'll take out his rope and his weights.
Or even like now, we've been here for 2 hours. We're taking like 30-minute walk.
Right.
It's a light workout, but it's a workout.
Right. Body moving, keeping yourself healthy. Because trucker life can be unhealthy. It could be hard on the body because you're sitting for long periods of time. You confined. You're not stretching your body. You're not eating right. So if you're choosing not to be very conscientious and intentional, yeah, people. But yeah, what I'm saying is people have heart attacks and they die in their trucks because they have poor habits because of
not getting out and going for a walk.
Right.
And you're sitting for 30 minutes or 2 hours waiting at a shipper or a receiver. Mm-hmm. You can get up and do something.
Right. And I think people get stuck in that lifestyle of what used to be, trucker life used to be, because trucker life, it was, you didn't have access to a lot of healthy foods and gyms and stuff like that. So now in the year 2025,
we live in the future.
Yeah, right. You live in the future. Year 2025, you don't have to stay in that traditional mindset of what trucking was all about when it came to your health and eating right and stuff like that.
And so many gyms all across the nation get a membership. A lot of people are doing that these days.
Absolutely.
Membership help you maintain your health or become healthy. Mm-hmm. And also showers.
Right, showers. Hygiene. I don't care what nobody said. You can find time to get a shower every day. Even if it's like, for example, we took our shower late at night because that's when we finally sat down, but we still got that shower in.
Like at 1 a.m. to 12 midnight, we was in the shower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got that shower in. Like.
And it's time management.
Yep.
Time management. You gotta manage your time properly. Your work life, you gotta get a healthy balance of work life and a health life or a social life.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Yeah. He's been doing this for 10 plus years and he's witnessed both ends, healthy and unhealthy, and watching his colleagues and stuff, deteriorating and being miserable and stuff. So
I've seen guys who I started with gain weight. I've seen guys that I worked at companies with who went out and they had a heart attack in their truck, and that's how we found out. Got a call back to the company saying such and such is not responsive, and we had to go send somebody to do a welfare check, and they found them deceased in his truck.
So, and I'm very health conscious in general, and so knowing that he I like my green smoothie in the morning and this, and he's this is my diet when I'm on the road, because he know he can fall into the fast food, sugar, all that other stuff.
Right. I'm sure if y'all follow Miss DMarie, y'all gonna see all her gym activities. She keep it up.
Yeah. But I'm not supposed to after the 2 weeks, then I'm doing a lot more posting and content and